get set for the opening face-off here in the Brampton Center, and some opening ceremonies, a little bit touching opening ceremonies here in the Brampton Center.
Aaron Van Loosen's father, who passed away before Christmas time, was honored here tonight with a donation by the Brampton Battalion for $1,000 to the Heart and Stroke Foundation. A really nice gesture on the part of the battalion and the Brampton Rotary Club as well, and something a little extra special for the Van Loosen family here tonight.
So we'll kick things off with the opening face-off. Kent McDonnell will be out there up front for the Guelph Storm. In the net, there is Craig Anderson, a .344 goals against average.
Well, a little misleading. He's played in 25 games this year, a .912-1 record, and as we mentioned, a .908 save percentage, which is very good. This means this guy's faced a lot of shots and has been the subject of a lot of hard luck between the pipes for the Guelph Storm. On the other end of the ice, as we mentioned earlier, David Chant getting the start for Coach Stan Butler on the Brampton Battalion. Chant still with a winning record, 12-11-5, a .297 goals against average, .896 save percentage. Very respectable numbers for David Chant.
Respectable numbers, but they've become that way after one of the hottest starts in the battalion history from a goaltender. Chant certainly was outstanding for the first third of this season.
Yeah, Dougie, he was sub 2 as far as goals against go, and plus 90% as far as save percentage goes for that first third of the season. Since then, things for the battalion haven't gone so well, and as a result, the goaltending statistics have suffered.
As we said off the top, McDonnell up front with Bo Suber and Flash, Peter Flash, wearing number 14. Actually, it's Charlie Stevens on the right side. Dahlman plays it around the boards and behind the net. Chant loses his stride, gets back in the net. Klesla behind the net, leaves it. Hauled down was Flash. Behind his own net, Harrington gets a piece of him, played along the boards, picked off at the blue line. Shot from Van Loosen right on. Anderson with the save. Rebound is tipped just wide. Side for Kelly. Kelly back to the point. Mitchell being watched closely by McClement. Shot right on. Loose puck right out in front of Chant. Loose puck again. Still got up in the skates. Great opportunity. Back to the point. Dahlman with the open shot. And Chant steers that one aside. Tip pass right out in front. Klesla can't control it. Battalion with a great opportunity to clear their zone, and they could not capitalize. There's a shot right on. Chant steers that one aside. Back to Dahlman. He lets it go. He scores!
Dahlman made the one-timer at the point. Poor David Chant there, really not getting a whole lot of support from his defense. A little bit of traffic created in front of Chant after he made two good stops. More importantly, a little earlier on Dahlman as he anticipated the play perfectly. Well, this time he had no choice as the puck comes all the way out in front. Good pass there by Brent Kelly back to Dahlman at the point, who one-times it. It went post to post and in fact hit the inside of the post, Dougie, so it's called a goal. And the Guelph Storm get on their board in just the first power play of this hockey game.
You know, I got to tell you something, Sam. Seconds before that, I mentioned how Brampton had a great opportunity to clear their own zone and could not do so. Battalion change on the fly. Bateman runs into Forbes at center ice. From behind, no penalty called on the play. Mitchell has the puck, looking for Gerby shot. They score!
Mitchell and Gerby playing give and go, and Mitchell, you know, he's an offensive-minded player, stepped up onto the rush for the Guelph Storm, gives the pass to Gerby, who returned it one time, and Mitchell falling down, put it behind Chant, and the Guelph Storm have a 2-0 lead. Watch Gerby, one time it, Mitchell knows that David Chant is already committed. All he has to do is get the stick on it. He does, and he scores the goal for the Guelph Storm. For Mitchell, his 12th goal of the year, and just like that, the Guelph Storm have jumped out to a 2-0 lead. And Dougie, this isn't what the Brampton Battalion wanted. We talked about a quick start, and they haven't gotten it here so far.
On the near side, Flash bumps with Stevens. Mitchell leaves a pass for Peter Flash, and it goes into the corner. Flash to the point. Dahlman lets one fly. Scores!
The puck redirected in front of David Chant, and a little letdown by the Brampton defense results in yet another goal here for the Guelph Storm. And Dahlman, if he does get credit, his second goal of the hockey game, but an unusually high shot from the point, went even higher after it was deflected. And the Guelph Storm have jumped out to a 3 spot. Puck goes back to Dahlman at the point. He lets it go. And I believe it was tipped in front of the net. We'll see if we can get a better look at it. But nonetheless, the Guelph Storm here are up 3-0. There's Dahlman winding up, and it gets by David Chant. And just by the reaction on David Chant's face and the way he raised his glove, I'm quite certain that that puck was redirected.
Sticks. Again looking for Van Loosen. Comes to the near side. Harrison, his shot is away wide. At the side they score. Jeff Bateman.
Well, he's your power play leader here for the Brampton Battalion, scoring his 8th with the extra attacker as he took the shot wide off the boards and then came out in front of the net, backhanded up and over Craig Anderson. And that's a huge goal as the Brampton Battalion get on the board for the first time in this hockey game in a power play. The shot goes back to the point. Harrison's shot is wide, but watch Bateman sneak out in front and lift it up over Anderson. And Craig Anderson was thinking, Dougie, that his defenseman was going to get the puck and was a little slow to get over across the net.
Aaron Van Loosen took a beating at the side of the net from Ian Forbes, and it was the play that allows Bateman to pick the puck up off the backboards and fire it home. To get away, Torres has it and finally gets it back to the blue line. Harrison back for Forbes. Cross-ice pass. Klesla lets it fly to flex wide. Klesla's got time again. Steps into it. Gives it to Bateman at the side. They score. Rafi Torres.
Fantastic, Dougie. Klesla, Bateman, and Torres doing the damage. Klesla faked the shot, got it to Bateman, who in turn faked it himself and found Rafi Torres all alone on the doorstep, and the Brampton Battalion power play has come alive. Klesla fakes the shot, leaves it for Bateman, who fakes it, and then he sees Torres wide open all alone. Craig Anderson, absolutely no chance at all, and this is a 3-2 hockey game.
You know, I'll tell you something. After watching this kills competition at the Prospects game where Rusty Klesla was literally loading up the howitzer and drilling slap shot after slap shot and ringing up the radar gun, I think a lot of players in this league now, when he loads it up, they move out of the way and give him a chance to move the puck to an open man. Time to move it out. McClement through the center ice area, bounces the pass, and it's knocked away. Here's a 2-on-1. Torres fakes it to Thompson. Gets caught in his skates. Stop action here from the Brampton Center here in the second period. Dahlman is bounced along the boards by Chris Rowan. Looks like Rowan got the worst of that one. Outlet pass intended for number 24. That, of course, Andrew Brown, and he comes together with Rusty Klesla. Here's a break right in on goal. Loose puck off the side as Baudouin couldn't get the stick down. Then stops that up along the boards. Guelph will get it outside of their own blue line. Nifty move from Joe Gerby through the center ice area to Jan Hedberg. Hedberg looking in front. Gets it to Baudouin. Picks the top shelf. Eric Baudouin.
Well, Gerby made a great move at the blue line to get the puck in over the line for Hedberg, who delivered the pass to Eric Baudouin, who went upstairs, and he really picked that top corner. Baudouin gets his 27th goal of the year. This guy is indeed the real deal. Gerby, after making that move, and then Guelph comes in, Baudouin left all alone, and he goes top shelf.
You know, I don't know how far we can get this replay back, but the key was watching Gerby with a move through center ice and breaking away to come to the outside to set up this whole 3-on-2 situation.
27 goals now for Eric Baudouin.
And in. Wood sidesteps the check. Klesla takes the heavy hit. Van Loosen to the outside. Around Mitchell. Right out in front. They score!
Aaron Van Loosen showing his speed as he really picked it up a notch on the far wing. He got around Mitchell like a pylon, folks, and fed the pass cross ice. And that right there, a fantastic goal by the battalion. Van Loosen goes cross ice to Rice. And he cooks and scores, and now it's 4-3. The Brampton Battalion have come back to within one here in this second period.
Mike Rice doing exactly what every coach tries to teach his wingers. Head to the net, look for the loose puck, and look for the clearing pass. That was there. Aaron Van Loosen made the great pass right through the crease, and Rice was there to bang it into the open cage. Icing waved off, McClement right in. Pressuring Hedberg, bounced around the boards. Gerby right there to knock it to the blue line, but not out. Baudouin and Harrington come together. Loose puck in front. A pileup ensues, and tempers will flare in front of the Storm net. Forbes jumps on Harrington in front. All the players now, gloves flying, mouth guards flying.
Yeah, Dougie, this all started actually back in the Brampton zone. A similar type of situation happening behind the net. Then the players go back the other way. And as soon as Craig Anderson, the goalie, covered it up, that's when it all started. Watch Morgan McCormick. He'll come in from the right part of your screen and deliver the blow to Matty Reynolds, and that right there is what started it all. As Reynolds went to the ice, McCormick took his liberties yet once again, and only when Jay McClement came in did it stop. And then when McClement came in, Forbes came in, everyone joined the fray, including the Brampton defenseman who came in off the point to support their teammates, and now we have gloves and sticks all over the place like a garage sale out there behind the Guelph Storm net. Back is denied.
You know, the Storm Hockey Club is very good at just making sure they direct everything toward the net and go from there, looking for rebounds. Chant with the big save, loose puck in the crease, pile up, net comes off the moorings. They're going to wave this one away.
Well, David Chant very lucky, and you know, Dougie, he's had a little trouble handling that puck when it comes to him in front of the net. He's not sure whether to use the stick to bring it back to the blocker.
Mitchell again. He gets it for Dolman one time. Chant with the big slide across, pad save. Gerby comes back to the point to Dolman. Mitchell, cross ice for Gerby, goes over top of the net. Torres will have a chance to clear it and doesn't get it out of the blue line. Dolman pinches over and picks it off. There's a shot. It goes wide. Great job by Klesla to tip it away from Gerby at the side. 1:10 remains in this power play. Mitchell for Dolman. Low hard shot. They score!
Well, Dougie, the Guelph Storm power play have been utilizing the one-timer all night. This time, no different. And Dolman and Mitchell work the point again. It's Dolman with the shot from the point. It found its way between David Chant's legs, and the Guelph Storm lead has increased to 2 goals now at 5-3.
That all goes back to Rafi Torres in the corner with the opportunity to clear the puck. Torres could not do it, and right after that, they hammered one home.
But let's not forget, Dougie, great anticipation on that play by Dolman, the defenseman, to come over and stop that puck from going out. Then the two flip-flopped, and Dolman gets the goal as it gets through, and that's Dolman's 3rd goal of the night. Dougie, he has the hat trick.
Changing on the fly. Through the neutral zone. Here's a loose puck for Rafi Torres. He's got McClement with him. Shot, he scores! Rafi Torres!
Rafi Torres used McClement as a decoy and then just wristed it on the short side. It got by Anderson. That's when Anderson wants back. That's when Torres definitely needed. And when you're good, sometimes you get lucky too, Dougie. Watch as Torres uses McClement as the decoy. Wrist shot, quick, short side. And Craig Anderson had a lot of trouble handling that puck, to the absolute surprise of Rafi Torres. But nonetheless, the Battalion have come to within 1 again.
You know, Sam, I'm sure you'll agree it's always good to have a good wrister. Play on the near boards. Reynolds and Klesla come together. Plunkett hits Reynolds from behind. At the blue line, deflected out in front. McLaughlin, they score!
Well, tough break there. Back the other way come the Guelph Storm. McLaughlin had it in front of the net, and in fact, he tipped it out onto the Guelph player's stick. And so Blair McLaughlin, who doesn't really see a whole lot of ice time anyways, will probably see less of it now after giving away the puck right in front of his own net. Guelph applying a little pressure of their own. There's McLaughlin. He knocks it into Chant. Then he knocks it away from Chant, and the puck is left for the Guelph player to bring it up over David Chant, and the 2-goal lead is once again regained. Lindsay Plunkett will get credit for his 21st of the season.
So just when the Battalion got back in this hockey game, they give it up in front of David Chant. Forbes catches up with the puck, gets it to Baudouin. Baudouin with time. Lead pass for Hedberg. He has to give away to Rice. Rice tries to make his way around. See Mike Rice with the open side, and Anderson gets the pad on him. Bateman with the backhand shot. Loose puck. It goes into the corner where Baudouin comes away with it. Beating it out in front. Kelly's pass, and his shot is right on. Chant makes the save. Van Loosen has it. We've lost a bit of lights here in the Brampton Center. They've whistled the play down inside of the Guelph zone, and some lights have gone out.
Oh, it's our TV lights here, Dougie. They've gone out. Makes the two of us look a little better in here, I know that. Anyway.
Welcome back here at second. The Guelph Storm leading the Brampton Battalion 6-4 from the Brampton Center. The lights are still dimmed here, but the officials have decided to go on with the hockey game. 9:16 remains in the third period. A $1:20 left on this power play opportunity for the battalion.
And a lot of Midwest action going on right now, and you're going to see a lot of jockeying for position as far as the Midwest standings are concerned.
So as time winds down, Rusty Klesla plays it through center. Klesla not giving up the second effort. And the Storm skate away with a 6-4 victory. Some final thoughts, Sam, on this hockey game and how the third period went for the battalion.
Well, one of the keys to the game at the start of the game for us, Dougie, and you talked about it, how important it was for Brampton to get out to a quick start, get on the scoreboard first. They did not. The Guelph Storm led this game 3-0 before two battalion power play near the end of the first period, and from there on, the Storm never looked back.
Yeah, 3-0 and 4-3, and was the closest that the battalion could come in this hockey game. So the final score from the Brampton Center, 6-4, the Guelph Storm knock off the battalion. We're going to take a break here on OHL Primetime. We'll come back with the three-star selection and the Hammer, Mike Hancock. Stay with us.
Guelph Storm, the hottest team in the Midwest right now, 7-2-1 in their last 10. They flip-flop second and third positions with the battalion, and the Guelph Storm move into second behind Erie for second in that Midwest.
So let's take a look at the backbreaker, if you will, for the Storm, as this is their sixth goal of the game and the final one with the two-goal victory.
And McLaughlin in front of the net has a good chance to clear it here. He directs it back to Chant, who was a little surprised by it, actually, and started to look behind him. And then the puck got loose, and there to bang it home was Lindsey Plunkett, the unassisted goal, and that came just a minute and 3 seconds after the Brampton Battalion had got back to within one goal again.
There's tonight's three stars. Kevin Mitchell of the Guelph Storm, the third star. Rafi Torres with a couple of big points, the second star. And Kevin Dahlman, boy, what a game he had. He is the first star.
Well, Mitchell had a goal and 2 assists. Rafi Torres had a pair of goals. Kevin Dahlman, outstanding performance here tonight with the hat trick. He now has 10 goals on this season, and he is with Mike Hancock.
All right, thanks a lot, Doug. Now, Kevin, 3 goals for you today. What went right for you?
Well, every opportunity my teammates gave me with the pass, I just put it on net and just went in. So.
I know, obviously, a big win for you guys today against Brampton. What did you guys do right today against them that you guys hadn't done in your previous outings against them?
Well, they're a hard-working team, so Coach came in, gave a little speech, and we just skated them all over the ice and used the body a lot.
Now, obviously, you guys jumped past Brampton today in the standings. Now, what do you guys take away from this big win?
A lot of, like, our goal now is to get first place in division. We've been working on that for the last couple games, having a few good games, and hopefully we'll be there.
So what do you think is going to be the key for you guys down the stretch and into the playoffs?
The key, probably if everyone's working hard and good. We got good goaltending. We got an all-around solid team, so everything we work hard, we should do real good.
Okay, thanks a lot, Kevin. Best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
All right, Kevin Dahlman, tonight's first star with 3 goals. Back up to you in the booth, Doug.
Thanks, Hammer. Kevin Dahlman, the first star of this hockey game. Rafi Torres, the second star. And Kevin Mitchell, Dahlman's defense partner, the third star. Next telecast on OHL Primetime from the London Ice House, Friday, February the 18th at 7:30 p.m. The London Knights taking on the Battalion. That is our next telecast on OHL Primetime. And for our Guelph viewers, their next telecast will again be from the London Ice House, and that is the Knights hosting the Storm. That is Friday, February the 9th at 7:30 p.m., and that should be an excellent matchup as well. So for Sam Cosentino, for the Hammer Mike Hancock, and for the rest of the crew here on OHL Primetime, I'm Doug Anderson. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again real soon.